Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back inside the Hype Zone, the one place in sports talk where it's nothing but facts, energy, and that unfiltered Midwest flavor. You already know what it is. This is Double Play Live, and I'm your host, Big Meech, and tonight's quick hit is loaded. We got breaking NCAA sanctions, NFL headlines, NBA explosions, MLB chaos and awards, high school playoff football across Ohio, everything you need before we hit that big live show tomorrow night. Lock in, lock all the way in, because we starting with the bomb straight out of East Lansing. The NCAA has officially crushed Michigan State football with 3 years of probation, tied to violations from the Mel Tucker era. And this isn't one of those slap on the wrist situations. This is a scrub the record book, start over, good luck recruiting type of punishment. It all stems from 3 ineligible players who were allowed to participate when they shouldn't have, and because of that, the NCAA is vacating all 14 wins from the last 3 seasons. All of them. Gone. Erased. Even the 5 wins from Jonathan Smith's first season. A guy who had nothing to do with Mel Tucker shenanigans. Wiped out. Talk about paying for your predecessor's sins. The school says those players are no longer with the program, but the pain isn't stopping there. Michigan State is getting slapped with a $30,000 fine plus 1.5% of their football budget. And that budget was nearly $60 million in 2024. You do the math. Recruiting takes a hit too. Fewer official visits, fewer unofficials, limited communication, restricted travel, fewer in-person days. Everything that builds a roster is getting tightened. And then the NCAA went for individual accountability. Mel Tucker gets a 3-year show cause. GM Saeed Khalif gets 6. Assistant Brandon Jordan gets 5. In plain English, don't call us if you want a job. The NCAA said Tucker failed to adequately monitor his program. And this just adds another dark layer to a messy, controversial lawsuit-filled ending to his time in green and white. Spartan fans woke up today erased from the record book, embarrassed publicly, and uncertain about the next 3 years. Go Blue. Let's shift to the NFL real quick because the news off the field is heavy there too. Antonio Brown has been released from a Miami jail and will await trial on attempted murder charges. Not a football headline, that's a human headline. Serious, life-altering stuff. No jokes, no punchlines. Just the reality of how far he's drifted from where he once was as a superstar in the NFL. Over in the NBA, the big fella, Nikola Jokic, reminded everybody why he's the most complete offensive force of this generation. 55 points, season high for the entire league, as the Denver Nuggets handled the Clippers. 55 from the center spot, scoring every which way like he's in the YMCA gym on a Tuesday night. No answer for him, no adjustments that mattered, just greatness on display. And meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns are looking to keep a 4-game home winning streak live against the Indiana Pacers. Fast-paced youth versus veteran firepower. One of those games that looks fun even before the ball tips. Now let's take a quick lap through a baseball before we hit the awards. First, the city of Los Angeles pulled the plug on the Dodger Stadium gondola project. The futuristic sky ride they kept pitching, done. No gondola, no aerial trains, just good old-fashioned LA traffic. In Cleveland, pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz pleaded not guilty to charges tied to rigging bets on pitches thrown in games. That is the exact nightmare scenario baseball never once tied to. Gambling. So you better believe MLB is watching that case like a hawk. And in San Diego, ownership is exploring all options, including selling the Padres. And anytime a franchise even whispers sale, the league perks up. San Diego could look very different soon. And with that, let's go into the 2025 MLB awards because these just dropped and your boy Meech has thoughts. Let's get it. Your MVPs in the American League, Aaron Judge takes home the hardware for the Yankees. Big Guy was on demon time all year, carrying the lineup, putting up numbers that make you double take. When Judge is healthy, there's nobody like him, and the voters knew it. In the National League, we didn't just get a winner, we got a unanimous winner. Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Bro, unanimous? Again? Hitting, pitching, dominating, changing baseball as we know it. He's the cheat code, he's the glitch in the matrix, he's the walking rule change. Cy Young Awards and the AL, Tarek Skubal from the Detroit Tigers goes back-to-back. First pitcher since Jacob deGrom in 2018 and 2019 to go back-to-back. Now that's rare air, and it shows Detroit has a real ace to build around at a time when that franchise desperately needs an identity. In the NL, Paul Skeens wins it unanimously for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The 2-year sensation turned staff ace turned, oh my God, how do we hit that? The Pirates finally have a generational dude on the mound. If Pittsburgh builds correctly, big if, this kid is the foundation. Rookie of the Year in the NL, Drake Baldwin of the Atlanta Braves takes it. Atlanta just keeps developing dudes. Every time one guy leaves, here comes a homegrown monster right behind him. In the AL, Nick Kurtz wins it unanimously for the Oakland A's, one of the best pure young hitters to arrive in the league in years. And he's doing it on a franchise that literally has no stability around him. That's even more impressive. Managers of the Year, AL, Stephen Vogt for the Cleveland Guardians. Second year manager, young roster, chaos in the division, and he held that thing together and turned it into wins. That's leadership. In the NL, Pat Murphy of the Milwaukee Brewers, another team people wrote off early, and Murphy had them playing clean, smart, winning baseball all season long. A couple more big awards I want to mention. The Roberto Clemente Award goes to Mookie Betts of the Dodgers, one of the classiest players in the sport, elite in the community, elite on the field. Platinum Glove goes to Bobby Witt Jr. in the AL, and Fernando Tatis Jr. takes it in the NL. Two absolute athletic freaks locking down in the dirt. All right, let's get into the Ohio high school football playoff spotlights. Top speed, top seeds, top matchups, every division. The Friday Night Lights special. In Division 1, Region 1 gives us Toledo Whitmer visiting powerhouse St. Edward, while Canton McKinley travels the undefeated Mentor. Two heavyweight clashes with deep tradition on both sides. Division 2, Region 5, Hudson goes to Hoban, and Austin Town Fitch heads to Wash Jesuit. 4 teams combined for just 3 losses all year. Division 3, Region 9, Villa Angela St. Joseph visits top-seeded Canfield, while Akron East tries to upset unbeaten CVCA. Division 4, Region 13, West Branch takes on Perry, and Lake Catholic visits Cleveland Glanville. Glanville always brings that swag. Division 5, Region 17, Garfield visits Cardinal Moody, and Poland Seminary faces undefeated Girard. Division 6, Region 21, Smithville takes on the juggernaut Kirtland Hortons, while Garaway faces Dalton in a pure small school battle. Division 7, Region 25, Monroeville visits undefeated McDonald, and East Canton heads to Mogador. Tiny towns, huge atmospheres. Ohio's going to be electric tomorrow night. And before I get out of here, tomorrow night is the big live show. We're breaking down the NCAA fallout, previewing the NFL weekend, diving deeper into MLB all-season chaos, covering college football, NBA, NHL, and we'll track those Ohio playoff scores live as they roll in. Tap in with us. Make sure you follow everywhere so you don't miss it. TikTok at Double Play Live, YouTube at Double Play Live, and Facebook at DPL Ohio. This has been the Double Play Live Quick Hit for November 13, 2025. I'm Big Meats. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Stay safe, enjoying the games, and I'll see y'all live tomorrow night.